Welcome. I have Bob, Vern, and Snow with me here this morning, and you might wonder why we're all sitting in a swimming pool in the kitchen, and that is a very good question. But this swimming pool is serving as what's called a brooder, which is basically just a safe place for these chickens to live until they can go in the chicken coop behind me out in the backyard. And it provides them with food and water and a heat source. And these lamps are really hot. So when you see the sweat dripping down my face during this video, that's because the chickens like it really hot, over 100 degrees. And I'm actually closer to the lamp than the chicken, so it's probably even warmer than that. So, but anyway, so we'll see whether I can make it through this process that the chickens are doing for about a month. They'll be spending their time in this pool until they are behind us in the backyard in the chicken coop. We do raise the lights a little bit each week to provide a little less heat source to get them more accurate, to get them more accustomed to a normal temperature. And I think with that, I would like to share with you a book about how chicks are born. And I think we'll have to let them work on eating on their own so that I can open up the book for you. How Chicks Are Born by Bruce Grant. The mother hen sat quietly on her 8 white eggs. We only have 4 baby chicks here, right? She had laid the eggs, 1 each day, and now she had to keep them warm so they would hatch into little chicks. And you see they're still staying warm here even now they've been hatched. As she sat on her nest, she could see the other chickens in the barnyard. The rooster scratched up a grain or something good to eat and then called for the hens to come over and eat it. But the mother hen did not leave her nest. She had something more important to do than rush around when the rooster called. Wonder what that could be. Now and then, in the warm part of the day, she would leave her nest and eat a little food and take a drink of water, but she always hurried back before the eggs had a chance to get cool. If a rat or a weasel or other dangerous animals came near, the mother hen would squawk and raise an alarm. She would not leave her nest, but her feathers would stand out in anger, and she was prepared to fight to save her chicks. It was not many days before the mother hen could feel beneath her the slight movement of an egg or two. She was very proud and happy as she knew the little chicks were alive in the eggs. The chicks began to grow in their shells from the very first day. In the beginning, they were just tiny dots in the yellow part of the egg, so you can barely see that little dot there. And then day 1, a little bit longer, almost looks like a tiny caterpillar, right? And here, we're seeing some type of a form. It almost looks like a really, really tiny little baby chick, right? That's on day 3. Let's continue. Oh, look, on day 6, we can see an eye. Wow. And on day 9, look, you can start to see its feet. Wow, and as they're curved around. And on day 12, it really does look like a little baby chicken, doesn't it? The warmth from the mother's hen's body made them grow bigger each day. They were snug and comfortable and had plenty to eat. And then we see day 15 and day 19 is starting to get really cramped inside that egg, isn't it? And at first, they ate the yellow or the yolk of the egg. And as they grew larger, they ate the white part of the egg. So their food source is right inside the egg with them. Pretty cool, isn't it? They have all they need right inside that egg, except for the warmth of the mother, right? And the protection of the mother. Then at last, a wonderful thing happened. After 21 days, the little chick in the first egg that had been laid was ready to come out into the world. He began to peck the inside of the eggshell. See a little spot there. And he pecked some more, and we can see a little bit of feathers. And there, he's coming out. At first, he made a small hole. Then it became larger, and finally he broke out of the shell entirely. He was a funny-looking little creature, unsteady on his legs, and all wet. But soon he grew stronger, dried off, and became a very lively, fluffy little fellow. One by one, the chicks broke out of their eggshells, chirping and peeping out at the big new world from beneath their mother's wing. Then they were all ready to leave the nest. The mother hen scratched the ground for food and clucked for them to come and get it. She looked at the rooster as if to say, because roosters don't talk, chickens don't talk, do they? She looked at the rooster as if to say, "Look what we have." And he crowed proudly. Oh, was really looking forward to reading that book to you guys. And I'm not sure if you can see on the camera, but apparently I have put the baby chicks to sleep. So hopefully we didn't put you to sleep during this reading. And I look forward to spending some more time with you. I've located a number of different books about chicks and springtime, and hopefully we can share those with you again soon. Thank you for watching. Did you zoom in on them, Hope?
Yeah.
Zoom in on the chicks? Maybe we could introduce them one last time then. How do we do that? I'll point to them, and can you tell us who they are, Hope?
Yeah. Okay, that one, that's Fern.
And Fern is...
Grace's.
He's a Barnevelder chicken. That's the breed of the chicken. And then that's Bob, the lighter brown one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bob is a buff Brahma. And then we have... Let's see, who is this?
That's Joyce.
Joyce, and Joyce is a Wyandotte
Yep.
chicken. And last but not least is yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Snow, which is a Barred Rock, right?
Yep.
And look at them all rest there so quietly.
Well, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Dad, do you have any more things to say?
No, I think I'm going to look forward. I could actually go for a dip into a real pool with some water after sitting in this hot brooder. I'm ready.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.